So then Brody and Josh Alexander was the next match. And we came right back with the bell, and they started out with a hockey fight. And then they did some bits with Brody King's t-shirt, or is it Alexander's? That is Brody's. And then they went to the floor, and Brody King, Alexander was right in front of him. And Brody King just threw a forearm and just potatoed him right in the nose. And I'm like, how? How? You had to do that on purpose. He wasn't moving, and he fed you his face. Just punch him in the chin. He threw a forearm and bam. And Taz was joking like, well, that came all the way from Idaho. So then they spent minutes on the floor. Minutes on the floor. And I started fast forwarding because they weren't ever going to get in the fucking ring. During the picture-in-picture in the break, they actually got in the ring. But by the time they came back full, they were trying to balance on the turnbuckles to do the, oh, I'm going to suplex you off the wrong way to the floor. Oh, no, you're not. And Alexander almost fell off up there. But then they went down to the apron and started teasing moves on the apron forever. They still wouldn't get in the ring. And then finally, Josh Alexander hit a German suplex to Brody King on the apron of the ring. And then they both took a bump back to the floor. So I fast forwarded while they were still on the floor. Then they got back in the ring. They get back in the ring, and Josh Alexander waistlocks Brody King with King's arms trapped too and gave him a German suplex. And I swear to God, 53 years of watching wrestling, there's still new shit that I can see. I have never seen a son of a bitch be so unlucky that he can give another guy a German suplex and bust his own face open. That is exactly what happened. He German suplexed Brody King. I guess the back of Brody King's head hit Josh Alexander's head. I don't know what would be sharp because it looked like somebody cut him with a razor. But what would be sharp on Brody King's fucking face? I don't think that his wit is not sharp.
Does he have any piercings, maybe?
Good. I'll tell you what, next time I got a ring with him, I'd start pulling him out. Because he fucking German suplexed the guy. He comes up, he's fucking bleeding from his head. Like, God damn, somebody just fucking hit him with an axe. So now Alexander is kind of stunned, and Brody King he's laying there in the middle of the ring, but he knows what spot is next as soon as his opponent finishes bleeding to death. So Brody King rolled into position. He rolled over twice, very slowly and deliberately, to get in position. So Alexander went to the top, did the moonsault. Brody King raised his knees. And boom, and he hit him. And then some kind of gut wrench over the shoulder into a fucking sideways pile driver. Goddamn, with Brody King hit Alexander with the track record of this show so far, I would have never gone for. 1, 2, 3. So they beat Alexander again. They ought to send Gabe Kidd out and let Gabe Kidd do Josh Alexander's jobs. Nobody'd know the difference.
Who's the last new person we saw on the show who didn't lose, even if it's the frat house? Kevin Knight.
Well, I mean, they deserved it. The frat house deserved to lose. But when you bring a guy in that looks like halfway of something, he never wins either. How many stitches you think he took from that German suplex? If you'd have called that finish in the old days, 20 years ago, I'll German suplex you and get some juice on myself. And that guy go, what? What? You what? Anyway, we know. Go ahead.
No, that was that match, and of course, I think that was that another one of the qualifiers for the Big Kenny match, the 4-way with Kenny.
I don't even know. I don't know.
Okay.
We know Adam Cole is okay because In the back, Kyle was doing an interview, said 10 words, and Adam Cole jumped in and they had a big fake fight and security ran in. So Adam's all right, thank goodness.